everyone, how are we doing? Nice to see you again. 2 days in a row, what are we doing? And for the record, we're going to start off by saying forestry is farming. End of. Anybody that complains needs to maybe get a little bit more educated. There, we've said it, we're done. Right, moving on. Evening Faber, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Yes, Dirty Truck. I've been busy. I have to say, I've been out playing this all day. I didn't record anything, wasn't doing anything other than just playing it and having it fun. I haven't done that for quite a while in Farmsim actually, so I'm just going to do my obligatory pinning of the DLC post so I don't have to keep repeating it. Hopefully I pin the right one. How are we all on this nice Saturday? A bit earlier than usual as well. What time is it for you guys in the US? Lunchtime? Just coming up, what was it, after 12 noon, is it? So, nice to see you all anyway. Right. Before I get the questions as well, no, this truck isn't part of the DLC. This is from Northwest Mods and Edits, but it's one of my favourite trucks in game, so I thought I'd throw that in there. 11 AM, is it? Wow, sorry. Hope I didn't get any of you out of your beds. But it's nice to have you all here. Appreciate you all joining. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to probably a little bit less of a look around today, but we're going to try some of the different kit as well. And we're actually going to get in and get some proper logging done. I'm going to have a play with some of the stuff I've been practicing this morning. That's the updated one, Legion. Slightly bigger. I think he scaled it slightly differently. He may have updated it again. So this is the 2.0 version. He sent it me a while ago, so it could well. It's running till midnight. Maybe ESAB. No. No, it's not. I haven't had my dinner yet. So I thought I'd... Strange occurrence. I might go and hang out with the family later. I may do a doubler though. We'll see how we feel. See how tired I am. I still didn't catch up on that much sleep last night. So we might see if we can roll... Actually, I've got a video to go out later on. So, but I think I'm going to stream again tomorrow night as well. A Hannibal lecture. That is awful, Yoss. Awful, man. What are you doing? Malinen, nice. Well, it's good to have it a little bit earlier for you guys then, so you're not having to stay up till crazy hours of the night. Well, I'm glad I can accommodate everybody. Right, we're going to head up to the northern sawmill. Nice one, Saran. Nice to see you. You okay? My rotation's 900. The traffic on here, actually, that's something to touch on. The traffic on here has been pretty well behaved, I have to say. Usually I turn it straight off, but I didn't today. So I've added a couple of extra mods in as well this afternoon. I've put Follow Me in, and I've put Courseplay in, not because we're necessarily going to use Courseplay, but... oh, and GPS as well I added in, which we may use. Not GPS, sorry, beg your pardon, auto drive. But I thought that we would. I've got a couple of things set up higher up the hills, and I thought we would have a bit of fun, just trying to do some proper logging, trying to get our head around the controls, a little bit more practice. So, and we're going to use the yard in anger. I know we had a little bit of a play with it last night, but. We're going to use it in anger, and we're going to use different kit as well. We're going to try some different things as well, so... Did I copy them across with the FSG modding program? I didn't, Legion, no. Right, so... We are going to give... These are quite cool, actually. The Fanzelt tractors. So I've got one with no attachments on it here. Just a normal tractor. Oh, I actually put the winch on the back of it, and I've got this one as well, which is very cool. Look what happens when you unfold it. Watch the steering wheel and the cab when you unfold the hitch at the front. Watch. Whee! Folds out of the way. And then, if you rotate this, look, the wheel spins inside the cab. Very clever. X to fold it back up. I was watching Dirk's stream before as well, and he showed something that I had not realised was a thing as well, so that was quite good. I'm going to try that out as well. There's an auto-locate when you're chopping trees down, which is a very nice addition as well. I think what's nice about this is they've tried to accommodate a lot of different things. Keep a lot of different people happy at different levels of skill or level... What am I saying? Levels of willingness to do things or automate things. There you go. So if you want to do it yourself, you can do that. But equally, if you just want to press a button and semi-automate it, you can do that as well, which is quite good. I think there's nothing wrong in that. Play it how you want to play it, right? That said Volvo. Yeah, I realised that was the wrong... thing. Right, let's try that again. Yes. That's what I wanted. Not used to follow me too much. You coming? Yeah, you're coming. Why did the fenders disappear? I didn't even notice that. I'll have a look at that. Maybe they're designed to be removed so they don't get in the way when you're logging. Blendermain, nice to see you. I believe the headlights are not working and spotlight's not working on the FH16. Interesting, Peter. Is that the one we had parked back there? No. We did have the... Oh, I never checked for the train. That was brave of me. Right, I've got to work out where I'm going now. So we've got kit here. Oh, guess what we did as well this afternoon? We cut down a redwood. So it can be done. I'm going to sell that long reach one now. I don't need it. So we'll maybe show you that later. Hey, evening Neo, how are you doing? I have stopped in a stupid place because he could get run. I'm just trying to work out so I can go along the top and down. Right, I know where I'm going now. Cool. Let's put some beacons on. I've got my beacon here as well. See that? Ready? So we'll head up the road here to go in cab, although I haven't been in cab yet, so this is going to be a glitchy mess. This where I turn? It is. Okay, the crossing isn't down, so look at all these redwoods, in fact. We'll just do it because we're going past them now. Look at the size of this. And with a little bit of help from Mr. Yoss, we can now... Oh, Kermit's here. I shouldn't be doing this when Kermit's here. Look at that! Yoss gave me the power to do this. What's my favourite thing so far? Do you know what, Kermit? There's too much, man. There is too much. I love the winches. I love the water effects. I love the when you reverse into the pool down here at the sawmill that the logs float away. And it just the detail on the graphics, just the map in general feels. I'm genuinely speechless. I am lost for words. It's like running out of superlatives for how good it is. Now, that's obviously my opinion. Other people might think differently, but it auto cuts the wedge. It does, Julian. But look, there you go, 39.6 tons. So, 35-metre tree. But nobody saw that. That's an endangered species. Typically did it when Kermit turns up. Right, we're going to head over here. Can I pick it up? This is the problem now. There is no... You can't... There's not... None of the tools are big enough to pick it up at that width, so you would have to trim it down. Good thing it's a game. I know, right? My eco credentials went through the floor. Oh, I've not been on this... Oh, I've not been over this bridge yet. Look at that. That's the other thing. Another thing, Kermit. Just the trees. The fact that all the trees are visual and in shot, and they don't disappear if you've got further away from them, or your graphics are a little bit lower. I think it's awesome. And I think I was trying to say to people last night on the stream, it almost doesn't matter if you don't like logging. You've got to look at this in the context of improvements in the game that we're going to see going forward, and things that have improved going forward. The detail of the rocks. I mean, look at that stuff. It's so good. So all of this will be available in different stuff going forward, and honestly, hats off to the team. Even the new contracts and the rock breaking ones, and they're just everything's well thought out. I think it's really good. Hey Noah, how you doing? Nice to see you. Edge of the roadways look legit. Yeah, there's a lot of subtle stuff. The leaves on the ground, the pools of water when it rains, the streams that run through it. Just, yeah, attention to detail. And I think it's slick. I mean, bug-wise, I've virtually seen nothing. Slendermane, thank you very, very much for the super chat, my friend. That is incredibly generous of you. Awesome. Right, I really need to turn... It's really bugging me, this light. But we're here now, so there we go. And our other tractor is still coming, a bit slower, but he's coming. I can't, at the moment, Omar, I can't. Kind of busy. I think he's having his dinner, actually. Playability, Dan. That's what we're looking for here. Although the new log physics are outstanding. And the reason for that is, remember with the old logging physics, you when you grabbed a bunch of them together, they would shake and rattle. That's because there was only one diameter recorded for trees. So if you had a small tree, the actual physics diameter was much bigger than that. So if it was then aligned next to a bigger tree or different sized trees, they started to overlap. The physics diameter overlapped with the visual diameter, and that's what made them shake. Now the physics recognises the different diameters of the trees, so that's when you hold a bunch of trees together now, like you saw on last night's stream, they are rigid and don't seem to move. So from that perspective, it's I think that's a huge leap forward. Really good. They cheated the physics to get it looking so good. I think they're legit changes, Dan, I do. I think it was cheating the physics before. The textures on the small roads are beautiful as you... let's turn that off. As you go onto these dirt tracks, they are awesome. Hey, Mr. How you doing, buddy? How was your stream? I saw you wrestling with your joystick and everything. But yeah, we're just looking at these textures now. Really, really nice, aren't they? Beautiful. Beautiful. And I like the fact it doesn't feel as... I was saying, Kermit, which isn't a criticism of the guys, the colours and the ambience of the map feels a lot less... I always said with FS22 it was all a bit bright, and especially in autumn, it's all very bright, and you know, the colours were almost a little bit too intense. Whereas this has been not dumbed down, but it feels a little bit more natural now, which is nice. So we have got, and I wish I'd bought the other one now in hindsight, because this doesn't take as much stuff, but we have set this up. My video tonight actually is a little bit of a tutorial on how to use these, so tune in for that. Do you believe in winchcraft, Joss? Have you tried the Volvo loader? I haven't yet, Julian. No, I mean that redwood I chopped down there was literally the first one. There's a few people have said that, Saran. A few people have said that it's got a few Red Dead Redemption vibes on it. So yes, I know where you're coming from with that. Right, now if I press, remind myself of the buttons here. Follow mode, R. So now the carriage will follow me wherever I go. And what I think I want to do, I've put the cable quite a long way down here, as you can see. The cable goes on for hours. We can go all the way down there, and then we obviously can move it about. So what I want to do is probably clear from the front backwards. So this tree here is probably our first victim. I don't think I want to This I probably will just get rid of. There's no value in that, so we'll get rid of that. It led you here. So now we should be able to... Now that will fall up though. I don't want it to do that. I want it to fall down the way. So we can grab this end of the... There we go. Oh, it's got caught on something. It's actually got caught on the winch there. There we go. So that was a lesson learnt. Don't put it too close because you might get it caught. Let's get rid of the stumps as well. Those $100 spray cans, but they're never ending. Yoss, you never need to refill them. Oh, a nice chef. Is he an FS player? Oh, look at that. So there we go. That's me with the small winch, not being able to connect that. So what I'm going to do... Oh, do you know what I could do actually? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to chop it in half. That's going to be our solution here. We're going to do it that way. I'm going to work with the tools we've got. But I think the other one, the other cola. That's off down the hill now. Right. Don't go! There we go. Work this time. How do you attach the wire so high up? Basically, you look at a tree surround... I'll demo it for you, actually. In a little while. See, now, because I've got it on follow mode, it's dragged the tree behind just as I walked up. If I turn that off, and then I go J for the last little bit. There we go, and V. There we go, half of the tree up. Now I want to grab this guy. Now I had this attached the wrong way last night. I think if you want, basically the end you want to strip from is this end. So we'll go out. Oops. Struggle is real. Too close. Missed it. What am I doing wrong here? Come on. There we go. That's the only problem now with what we did with cutting the tree in half. We don't have lengths that are as high as we want them. And there we go. We'll just plod away. This takes time, right? Don't convince yourself that logging is a quick process. It takes time. Now, see, I've left my winch behind, but I should be able to press K, and it should come and find me. He says, in anticipation, but it's not. I think I might be too far away. K, the right one. Not K, is it? It's follow mode's R. That would have been good if I'd done it properly. Here it comes. There we go. Attach it with a B, and I should be able to... No, K sends it back now, does it? Which one sends it back? I'll move carriage to the yard. I will get this one day. Second sense of remembering what the buttons are. It will come. So, right, this could be a good idea. Let's press J. A little bit more. A little bit more. V to release. Back into here. Up. Oh, no muscle memory yet for which button's which. We'll get there. Up. Let's turn that off so you can see what I'm doing. Round. Down. Close around it. Missed it completely, I think. Yep. Open up again. There we go. Close around it this time. That's what we wanted. Try not to ram it into our winch. About there. Why is it not running? It is. It isn't. Haha. That was our first, I would say that has been my first little physics little glitch I've seen. Huh? I think I'm too close to my tree now. 300 watching. Jeez, oh, no pressure. I'm like one of those public safety films. Logging is dangerous. Do not do logging like this. There we go. There we go. What's the fuss about? This guy knows what he's doing. He's all over it. There we go. Right, let's go and get another tree, shall we? Cut away from your body. Good safety tips from Yoss there. Again, we'll cut down the way. Yes, this was done by professionals in a controlled environment. That, you know when you're having loads of fun when you don't notice how many people are watching. Thank you everybody for joining, it is much appreciated. If you haven't had a chance to look at this DLC in detail yet, it is brilliant. Now I've pressed R, so I'm kind of hoping, here it comes. Evening Mitch, how are you doing? Is there a bigger winch? There is, Geo, there is a bigger winch. I did not pick it, which is a shame, because it does limit the size of the tree that you can haul up. But that has worked. So now, if I press X, that should take that. Is it X? No, it's K. Disable carriage follow mode. Ah, right. Let me disable that and then press X, and it will haul it up the hill for me. Do not stand next to the trees when they're being dragged up the hill as well. Oh, nom nom. Good tip there. There you go. Chinook with the super chat as well. Thank you very much, my friend. Oh, look at that. Almost like it knew. Now, here's a challenge. Could we... Do you know who's going to love this? Is Argsy. Argsy loves a bit of logging. He's going to be cock-a-hoop when he's picked a bad weekend to be away. Right, there we go. Camera angles. Camera angles and logging. Two things that don't mix. There we go. And now, we should be able to unhitch that. V. Yep. Move this way slightly. Jan with the 5 gifted memberships as well, mate. That is awesome. Thank you very much for that. Mitch, do you know what? I haven't had time to think about it yet, but I'm still keen on one for sure. Kevin W, how am I finding the DLC so far? I think it's superb. I'm being deadly honest there. I don't have to say that. I'm not paid by Giants to say that. All they've done is give me a copy a couple of days early, and you know, I would level with you if I thought it was awful, but it's anything but. It is, I think, their greatest work to date, and I don't think I'm over exaggerating there. I really don't. It's fantastic. Comes out on Tuesday, SMW even. Will a bigger wrench tow Redwood? No, Geo, I don't think it will. They are like 30 tons or something. I don't know what the tonnage limit is on the bigger winch. We'll try that in a little bit, actually. We'll go and get one and give it a go. The FS22 was totally paid. No, I do not get paid anything by Giants. I am independent. Independent. That's 1.1 ton, but it's... So here's my problem. I'm out with my winch vicinity, so in true authentic style, we'll just nudge it over to somewhere else. Oh, my winch. Where's my winch? Come hither, winch. Here it comes. Is the giant tree processable now with yard? No, so there's a reason the giant sequoias aren't processable, is because they are massive. You can cut them down. I've not seen anything, Dan, performance-wise. It is super smooth. Super smooth. There we go. Attach. And send it on its merry way. Again, forgotten the wrong button. Disable carriage follow mode. That's what I keep doing it. Move carriage to Yarda. Off you go. Oh, I'm on the tree. Crikey, that was nearly the end of me. Treason. Joss, you're on fire today, man. Yeah, I think the redwoods, you would get the message, this tree is not accepted here, if you started to process it and stuff. Controller would be better than mouse, Julian, I think. I tried a little bit of Cadet, if he's still here, would vouch for that as well. On mouse, it's pretty horrible. The joysticks make it a lot more satisfying. There we go, we're getting our eye in now. We're starting to remember what buttons we're supposed to be using for different bits. I almost nearly pressed the button then, that would have been a disaster. There we go. I think controller would be okay. I think joystick is better. What do you do with the if you've read the chat with them, they are great for reforestation. They are a protected species. Sequoias are a protected species in the States. I mean, you can cut them down, but I don't think you can run them through the processing plants and things like that. Right, come on, you're coming with me. I've got dual joysticks, but I'm only using one for this, and I can, because I've got the joystick, but I've got a second joystick on top. So some of the kind of fine control stuff I can do with that, which is quite good. Let's see how wide we can pull the winch cable. Yes, you've got to configure. I had to configure mine from scratch as well, so that took about 15 minutes as well. But once you've got it done, so see the winch is reaching all the way over here, which is good. Not buried in the bushes though. There we go. Right. It's still on follow, so turn it off follow, press X, and off it goes back to the tractor. That's a dead tree. Probably getting nothing for that. There we go. I think it's worth clarifying that, so these redwood trees here, you still have redwoods, but the sequoias particularly are the ones that are... You can't use them for much. You can plant them and stuff. Dragon Loon should use J to bring the tree closer to the main line before sending up the hill. That's true, yeah. It reverses if it's in the wrong place before it measures. Oh, I think I've just hit the yarder, but there we go. Right, let's go and get another one. Got to load these onto a truck still. So the fun can continue. The mockery can continue. FS Crofter, there he is with the super chat. I will be giving away a copy at the end of the stream. So thank you, Crofter, for sponsoring that. That is incredibly good of you. Right, let's take Dragon Loon's suggestion. See, now this is too big. See, 3.9 tons, and I can only handle 1.5 with this, so I'm going to have to do a bit of guesstimate as to where the middle is, and hopefully I've done it in the right place. 1.7 tons. But I don't have my pal here at the moment, so I shall beckon it over. Come hither. Here it comes. Yes, if you could hit the like button, it does help the channel. It absolutely lets other people see it. If you think this is interesting, you think other people would want to see this, absolutely. 1.5 and I'm 1.7. Damn it. Alright, oh well. Looks like we're going to have to chop. Definitely could have done with the other winch. Actually, we'll just jump into the shop here. 300k at the container place. Yeah, I did 77,000 last night on a 30-foot container. Let's just go and have a look at the bigger, just out of interest. See if it tells us in there. The 1.5 on this one. Yeah, 1.5 tons, and this one does 3 tons, so it does double. And it's got a longer winch. So there is a limit to how much you can do with them. Right, so I wonder if I can... Well, no, I can't, because it's not going to take much more than that due to the weight of it. So hopefully that is not far off the right length, and that'll solve us a problem. So I'm going to stay down here and see if I can... I wonder if I can... If I press V... from a distance, will that drop that log and send it back? I'm going to check before I do it. But that would be cool if you could detach it from up down there, which it appears to very much have done. Look at that, that's good. So I could have stayed down here, pressed V, pressed R again, for it to come back. Here it comes. And send another one up. That's quite good. Right, sorry, catching up on chat there. There we go, there's another one. Off you go. Turn that off. No, turn that off. There we go. Oof, you won't get in the way of that, would you? As it thunders past. We'll wait for that to go all the way up there. Ah, I'm not doing what I was told to. I'll be pressing the J button to haul it up a little bit higher before I move it. I'll try that with the next one, if it's long enough. How do you get into the drawing for the DLC? You can enter using the chat function SMW at the end of the stream. So, V to undo it, R to call the winch back. There we go. No, Mitch Peterson. As long as you can cut them down and plant other trees to harvest, I'm good. No, they are definitely cut downable. There's nothing in the DLC that lets you. Oh, look again. 1.7, 2.1. So we'll have to do a bit of guesstimate. But it's going to be thinner at the top, isn't it? Let's go about here. I'm okay with it, right? There's enough new trees and stuff to keep us occupied. And there's something quite nice about the fact that they're being kind of respectful. So sequoias are protected trees, right? As opposed to redwoods. We're talking about sequoias now, which are the... Come on. There we go. Just nudge past you there, excuse me, and then we'll jump in here and we'll grab this. This doesn't feel too onerous, I've got to say. Well, you guys tell me, you're watching. But I'm having fun. V. Go. Just pull that away from the yarder there, so I don't crash into it. And you even cut down the sequoia trees, so none of the chainsaws, none of the tools are big enough to do it, but Yoss, who's putting all the ridiculous chat in here, modded a chainsaw this afternoon to accommodate this. Basically the width of them is too wide at the moment. There's nothing that can accommodate them. So does this need to be... I think I just need to strip this one. Oops. So yeah, we've made a chainsaw, which I've got in the game at the moment, which I'm sure he will release as a mod. Because if you don't know Yoss, he is the inventor of the Dirtinator. Much to Argsy's disgust. Right, let's attach that and pull that up as well. There we go. Oh, what am I pressing here? I'm getting all my buttons wrong. Let's go see what else we can do. Oh, I'm one. You ever do that when you're one over? Hey, Mr. Patrick, how are you, man? Nice to see you. Faber, how are you? Nice to see you. Can I get the bigger yarder? I will get the bigger yarder in a bit. Yes. I'm not going to do it right now, just because we're in the middle of doing this. So, where's my rope attached? My cable attached to it? Attached to that one. So, this might be the last tree we take. Maybe, well... Actually... should be taking this one. This is massive though. I'll not be able to pull that. Right, what we're going to take? Let's just take this one, shall we? Look, I'm going to cut it back the way to see if I can avoid it falling down the hill. 35 metre spruce. Crikey, spruce. Let's get rid of the stump, if I can. There we go. Farmer Hamish with the gifted subs as well. Oh, this is going to be chunky, this one. Need a measurer. Oh, it's only 2.2 measure. That's only 2.2. That's interesting. So this is now 1.5. So, should be able to grab this without much hassle. He says. Cracky, it is big, that, isn't it? So, as per usual, press the R button. Here it comes. We are waiting. There we go. And connect. Turn that off, press X. Oh, I've done it again. I keep forgetting to press the J button to lift it so it's not dragging on the floor. That's a big tree for only 1.5 tons. Let's go up here. Let's strip this down. I agree with that, Crofter. I would love to be able to set your width to 5 meters, and as you move along it says, here's a 5 meter cut, here's a 5 meter cut, here's a 5 meter cut. Actually been chatting to Loki this afternoon about if he could do something like that. Right. See, the weight of the tree is still down in the valley there. That's the only problem with this one. So this could be interesting. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's see what we can do here. Pure guesswork as to where the tree is. Have I got it? I think I might have. And I did remove it from there, didn't I? I should be able to pull it now. I don't want it caught on the yarder though, which it's done. Where's Hamish? My skills have improved dramatically from last night's stream. The hill team would be killed. Yeah, I know, nom nom, yeah. Next time. I just said actually. I keep forgetting to do that, so next time. Okay, why is it not stripping? There we go. I don't know why it left the tip of the... I'll have to strip that separately. Oh! Something got caught then. I probably cut these at the wrong length for our trailer. Typically, haven't I? See if we can get in here and strip this. There we go. Right. Let's go and avoid killing our field team. Rup Ben, good evening from a field in Kent, camping with a great... See? Don't you just love technology that you can be out in the wilderness and still tuning in for a bit of your favourite TV? Hey, Vectorman! And so Vectorman's released some new logging machinery today as well, so definitely worth going to check out. I am going to have a look at them at some point and give them a whirl. And you only pull up one tree at a time. It's weight dependent, Jeff, so if you've got a lot of small trees you can attach more than one together. Problem is, these are almost all at the limit of the weight of this winch. Well, that one doesn't need trimming down, does it? I did it again! I think they're set at 5 meter Yos. Oh, 7 meter, sorry, I'm not reading all the chat before jumping in. Typical. Possibly, Jeff, yeah, the bigger yard takes 3 tons of tree in one go. But some of these trees have been around about the 3 ton mark anyway. This one was 2.1. I didn't need to get in to do that. In fact, I can't do that when I'm in. So you can't release a log when you're in. We've got enough for a trailer load here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to detach this, because Saran asked before, how do you attach the winch? So you go up to here, you press R. No, you don't. You press... What do you press? Do I need to turn it off, actually? Move carriage. Disable follow mode, that's my problem. Remove yarder rope. Press R. See, everything's gone in there. So I could now move this to a different location. Should raise it up first before I do that. I can now move this round to here somewhere. Lower it down. Jump out, you go to the back here, you look for set up yarder rope, so I press R there and you get this orange line. And you can move along. Look, see, that says it's too small. That tree. You can move along to that one. So you're not in the right angle, that means there's stuff in the way. That one's at the wrong angle as well. I think I actually might have put this in a terrible angle. It's not going to connect to anything. Why is it in the way? Shouldn't be. Would be good. Ah, there we go, there's one that works. So, there, you can attach it low down, you can go higher up if you want, you can move it on the plane. And then you just click your left mouse button and it's connected. So, there you go. You can see it's attached itself this time to the bottom of a tree there, and it's gone with a peg in the ground there and there. It's a clever system. It is a clever system. Jared Lyons, how are you doing? How are you doing? Right, let's try and tidy some of these up. Sending them down the hill. Move this guy out of the way. Gotta look for traffic before I cross the road. I have not started building my roller coaster, and I actually thought I won't do that on my streams before Tuesday, because I would like at least you guys to have at least some stuff that you've not seen. I don't want you to see everything before Tuesday. And also it takes forever. Can you make Deadwood chips into... Can you make Deadwood trees into wood chips? That is a good question. Remind me of that one, Ryan, because there are a couple of Deadwood contracts we'll do once we've hauled this down, so we can grab those and we can do a little bit of a test on that. You wish it was a real yarder. As to what's not real about it, Skeeter? It is a real yarder in... There we go. It's gonna be fun. Roadhammer! No worry, I agree, this does feel like a game. Just feels like an important one. Definitely agree there. What's going on here? Why can't I line these up? They all should be the same length. Rajesh Runda, link is at the top of the page. There we go. Simon, 2 in a row. You're a regular now. Ugh, that'll do. However, the Elk Mountain map will handle the new contracts. I don't think the contracts will be on any other map than this one. I think they'll have to be built into the map. So unless Elk Mountain Modding decide to update their map to include the new contracts, it won't. Just the nature of the way this is coded. Right, here we go. This could be fun. For you guys, not for me. Kegarino, nice to see you, buddy. How are you? Right. Let us switch to our front. I'm gonna have to whip around to here somewhere. Let's try this. Right, here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, it doesn't go all the way around on that side. That's interesting. It does go all the way around on this side. Right, so I'm on the wrong side, basically. Is what I'm saying. Can you extend this trailer? Good question. Don't think so. I think this is one of the ones that's set to a certain... No. Alright, I hear you. Jeez, oh. So impatient. Right, switch back here. Scooter, 9 months, buddy. Happy DLC Eve's Eve. Yeah, it's close now. I hope you've appreciated this in terms of being able to see some of this stuff beforehand, because I know, you know, when you get your hands on it and you play it yourself, it's going to be a whole heap of fun. But if this stuff is maybe gives you a little bit of a head start in terms of knowing how to use some of the stuff, or just what you're going to play with on your first run through, that's cool. Right, what's going to happen here? Yeah, I kind of thought I might only just grab one there. That would happen. Lift it over the railings. No, wrong side. Come on. Oh, haha. The fun and games. Come on. Okay, and down. Like I said, it's not a quick process. And I'm still learning the ropes. That'll do, won't it? We push it down. That's what I wanted to do. Evening, Elliot. How you doing? Nice to see you. Somebody put a comment on one of the vids this afternoon saying it's another half-baked job from Giants, and I'm like, I'm not even sure how you can even justify a comment like that with this. I think it's so well done. So well done compared to, you know, you can make some criticism in the past, I'm sure, but no way with this one. Too close together, those. I need to... I'm going to squeeze in between the two of them. Let me in there. Let me in there. We are going to be here for a while, though. Look at that, beautifully balanced, though. Look at that. Oh, other way. I would say joysticks will make this... Got them all too long, haven't I? Joysticks will make this a lot easier for you as well. Starting to get the hang of remembering which direction I need to point things into. Oh, we're going for 3 here, are we? Going for 2. Doing 2.5. Oh, I'm going to drop that. I don't want to. Try that again. Is ESAB still here? ESAB is the king of a couple of joysticks. He used to drive massive excavators. So I can see him having a lot of fun with this. Yeah. This is right up your street. Right, I've only half got this. This could be fun. Let's pick it up again and try again there. I didn't press the wrong button then, honest. I was meant to rotate it. I think there's wheels that can... The restraints that should have come out on this. I'm just doing it without the safety equipment. There we go. My coordination sometimes is way off. Oh, so I can see where I'm trying to place it. There we go. Let's go up again. Let's go out a bit. Keep going out a bit. Go down a bit. Oh, need to rotate it a bit again. Any loggers in? Give me a shout. I could totally do a job for you. Look at that. That's perfection. Ish. Looked perfection from the side. Oops. This is mostly to do with me still trying to remember the controls. So now, if I go this way, it should be able to nudge it into space. No. I'm trying to be too neat, like my OCD, they have to be lined up. Oh, that'll do, that's close enough. In VR it would be good fun actually, wouldn't it? Actually, have I got another camera on this? Oh, okay, let's try the third. I forgot about that. I always forget about this third camera view. Out. Rotate. Down. Am I? I am. Up. No, I've not grabbed that properly. Let me drop it and grab it again. I think it's because there's another one next to it as well. It's not helping it. I shake it into space. The problem is you can't see. That was straight on, I'd be able to see that, but I can't, so... I'm gonna brave this and drop it from here, and hopefully it just doesn't do that. But at least I can pick it up again now. That was obviously was meaning to do that. Meant to do that, obviously. We'll get there, we'll get there. There we go. See, that's what I wanted to do last time. So much of this is right, getting your angles right to pick them up. Yeah, I'm going to go down here now. See, that was my problem. Nudge it down to there. It's a thing of beauty. Honestly, the physics, the log physics are so good. If you missed it before, what they've done with this in the old game, or the old physics, the logs had one circumference or one diameter that they every log had it. So if you had a smaller log like that, it would always carry that biggest size. So you'd have this invisible kind of shield around it. So when you put a load of different sized logs on a vehicle, you've got them all shaking like that. It's because all the collisions were overlapping. Well, now they detect the exact diameter of each log, so there's none of that overlap. So that's why you're seeing a lot smoother. Dan, reminds me of a forklift. Hey, I just don't practice very often. But yes, ropey. A camera angle of my joystick. It actually looks quite good for the joystick. If you see the joystick in isolation without anything else, it looks quite good. It's just you know that I'm not using the right buttons for the right things. That will come. Muscle memory needs to be adapted. I'm like a Fortnite player. Just need to get my muscle memory going. My son's upstairs going, yeah, it's just like Fortnite, Dad. So much this is about making sure that you... Logs on top of logs do not pick up well. There's another tip for you. Thrustmasters are good, that's what I've got. Right, let's spin it round. But it is more forgiving, for sure, than... Oop. I need to go out a bit there. There we go. I'm going to drop that and see what happens. That. Look at that. There we go. I do need to plug my other one in, actually. I will set it up at some point. Fortunately, at the moment, it's in another room being used for Farmsim. For Flight Sim. Right. Oh. That's what I wanted. Should have done it a bit further down. There we go. Yeah, the new physics are very good. Unfortunately, the clown driving is no better. Come on, there we are. I'm just setting it in a better position for me. It's not complicated, Aaron. It's one of those things. If you practice a lot, which I haven't done with logging for a long time, you could get it. You could get it pretty easily. But regardless of whether it's difficult or not, I am having a whole heap of fun with it. Which can't always be said when it comes to logging. So, they've made logging enjoyable. That is surely a huge step in the right direction. Right, what do I need to do here? Let's get my logic going. That. And then down. There we go. Doesn't help that my... I'm gonna drop this and it's gonna flip. Yeah. Camera angles only, right? Camera angles. But yeah, pick them up in the middle. First tip, pick them up in the middle. Second tip, move around with your camera to make sure you're lined up before you let go of them. Whee! Bit sensitive. Probably need to change my sensitivity settings. So there, and then bring it back a bit. When it works very well. Like I said, nothing on this is physics issue. Everything on here is the idiot driving. I'd be sacked first day on the job. How much did you haul today? Nothing. Managed to load up 7 logs onto a truck. I think there were 5 meters gargoyle, but don't quote me on that. It was whatever the setting was on the... Oh, there we go. We might have got ourselves a little bit of a rhythm there. That's 2 in a row that have behaved when they've gone on. Right, what can we get? Can we squeeze another one, some smaller ones on? Try and grab one of these. Or both of these. Up a bit. Come on. Yes! There we go. I would never ever have been able to have a neat load of logs like this. Alright, it's taken a bit of time, I get that. But prior to this DLC, it just wouldn't have been a thing. They would have been all over the place. And a little bit wobbly. Come on, don't fall out now. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. I might have to drop one and then come back for the other. What do we reckon? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Look at that. Don't tell me that isn't better log physics. That would have exploded and disappeared down the road somewhere. Take that. I'll take that. Let's not push our luck. There we go. Am I missing a... No, it must just be set like that. Let's do this. Look, I've just pressed the X button. That's all this for you. Right, where's the sawmills? Back the way we came, isn't it? Let's take them around there. But there you go, gives you a bit of a... Definitely could have fitted a few more on there, look. Looked like there was more, less space than that on the camera angle I was on. Fans out stuff is nice, actually. Tim, it is a nice change. I kind of think that as well. I don't understand people that complain. Do you have to own the production buildings to make the parts for the roller coaster? I think you do. Oh, you can buy them as well, actually. We built a boat last night. We just bought some stuff, so... You can do it that way. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Pay attention, FSG. It's the next turning. Easy van. Wide load turning. Will Iron Mine be on other maps or in productions? If modders want to add it to future maps, yes, or want to upgrade their maps, they can do. But at the moment, the other base game Farmsim maps, they're not going to update those. They've said that already. DJ did the roll, just bought everything and then just dumped it in just to show what it looks like. Yeah, Music Man, I had my phone with me, but I've not been looking. I've only got kickoff. Yeah, give me score updates. Especially after Man City lost today. Got an opportunity to close the gap a bit. Can't believe I'm saying that. Oh, who wanted to see us cutting down redwoods? We've already done one, but not everybody was here. So, these are massive, right? Nothing... A little bit of flickering there. Nothing... that's a 28 metre one. There are some huge, like... We found a 40 odd metre one. These are kind of mid-sized ones. So, you can't cut these down with a chainsaw. The only reason I can do this is because Yoss, if he's still here... 14 months is it to build the... Is it 14 months? Yeah, Yoss, who was here before, modded a chainsaw for me to fit, because the diameter of the trees is so big that you can't use anything with it. And actually then, there's not much of a that can... there's not much that can grab these either once they're done. But there, look, you've got... These are branches on their own, of their own right as well. You've got to get rid of all this stuff as well. I mean, you could... There's no reason to say you can't do it, other than... I think the feds would come and shout at you. So let's say, for example, we might bring the big wheel loader up and try in a little bit and see if we can pick this up with the... You know, the massive overhead one. But I don't think you can use this in the I don't think you can use this in the processing, so... But we could maybe test that as well, couldn't we? Strip these bits off it. We will come back for this. Right. Anyway. We digress. I'm going to reverse this into the water again because I like doing that. Wood chippings could be a good idea. If it'll accept it, wood chippings would be good. Have a look down the valley as we cross there. I mean, how nice is that? Come on. Greta's coming in a jet plane, yeah. You do not take responsibility. Yoss, you are the only reason we're doing this. The skidder might be able to move it. Yep. We've got one down here, actually. We'll use this one because it's closer to the... it's closer to the sawmill. Please don't sell my wood in here. Ooh! Oh, I thought I'd saved it. Thought I'd saved it. Don't turn round corners fast. Look at that. Not a scratch. Not a scratch. I thought I'd got it. Oh, Hamish, what do you reckon to my neat stacking? It only took me 7 hours. But yeah, if I wasn't being fired for being incredibly slow, I'm now fired for wrecking the equipment. Look, I'm jumping the tracks too. Nothing to see. How about a Deadwood contract? Okay, this... Ah! This is a little bit twitchy. Drive slow, people. Yeah, there's about 10 bodies on the hill from me dragging trees and knocking people over, but... Right, straps are off. How far in I need to go. Wait for the warning. Oh look, it's taking them already. Taking them off the... Wanted to unload them, wanted them to float away like we did last night. Try again over here. Try to get a bit closer to it. Does the winch that you can put on the PM track work as a winch? Yes, it does, yeah. Oh, you just tip them out, do you? There you go, they've floated out of the trailer now, and I can hopefully drive off. No, it's going to take them before I've finished. There we go, we're load done. Good fun. Good fun. The Deadwood disappears when you collect the contract. Is that right, Peter? Is that right? Right. First things first. Right. We'll do the Deadwood contract because there is one live. We'll do that. Let's go and get wherever it is on the map. It's no. Oh, that's all that stuff. There it is. Let's get this bad boy. Let's drop it at the sawmill. About here, shall we say. Right next to the sequoia. And get round here. See what we can do with this, shall we? We chop this about... Well, this is a bigger tree. Why isn't it? Look, that's not cutting now. Interesting. Ah, there we go. Put in there. There we go. We have a redwood down. Get rid of some of these branches. Should be alright, shouldn't it? But how big is this piece? 21 tons. 21 tons. What do we reckon, folks? Easy! Easy! Let's just... that. Get a shot of that. What can we do with it, though? That is the big question. Deadwood needs to be sold to the firewood mod. That's a good call. Right, let's see what we can do. Oh, struggling. 3, 2. Let's hope there's not a car coming the other way. Oh, there is. Duck, Mr. Car. Haha. Right. Let's see what happens if we drop this in the water. It's not very straight, I regret. We're not right in the middle of the log, which is not ideal, but making it a bit more challenging. But please don't roll my... Oi! How is that running and then it's decided it doesn't want to... Keep it nearer the floor, shall we? We're going to run on our front wheels. Is it caught on something? Is that the problem? Why has it all of a sudden done that? Alright, let's try again, shall we? I wonder why that's... I wonder if I need to bring it closer to the... I think I need to bring it closer to the truck. Keep it from... We're pretty central there, aren't we? Right, let's bring it down. Close it up. We need to do this one. Look. Stop it rotating over the back. Yeah. We're on the... We are on the limit of what the... to do with the weight on the back. When you bounce over things like bumps. Right, we'll be reversing over that one then. We are teetering on the edge of balance here. You can't put a weight on the back of these, unfortunately. Hello, Rob. Couldn't agree more, mate. Could not agree more. Like, literally creeping down. The big log grab will come in handy. There we go. One down. Bounce. We can do this. We can do this. I'm going to bounce here. We're going to get there and it's going to say, this log is not accepted here. car's getting it. Oh, person was killed today by an erroneous sequoia tree being dragged along the road by some cowboy. That stop sign's away as well. Let's just hope the train's not coming now. Whee! Oh! It went! It went! And it turned into a small log. But what's it going to count it as in terms of volume? Because that was 21 tons of wood. So how much have we got in the production now? How much have we got in there? Old sawmill. Still only 11,000 litres. So 21 tons. I don't even know what was in there beforehand. I don't know what was in there beforehand. So I think it... I really don't want to go and get another piece because that was torture, but we need to work out how much that cost, right? I think there was nothing running in there. I think that was 11,000 litres because I think I'd finished all the productions because I'd been skipping forward time. Right, let's go and do it again. I need to stop at 2 hours because it's quite early here, so I'm going to go and get dinner and stuff. But I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, we'll get a slightly shorter piece than 21 tons. But we'll give it a go. Let's see what we've got. We've got some wood chips there. We'll quickly do this and we will go and do a Deadwood mission. I know for Deadwood missions, if you sell the wood afterwards, you get $14 or... well, depending on the size of your load, obviously, but you don't get much money for it. Oh, squeeze through there. Can you plant big redwoods? You can indeed. Yes, it's part of the seeds that you can plant, so you're absolutely allowed to plant them. It would appear you're allowed to cut them down and sell them as well. I reckon this is the only machine that you can use, though. I don't think there's anything else that would take this. Well, I suppose a logging trailer you could get a couple on. Do that. I'm going to have to cut the branches off this a little bit as well, aren't I? Gonna end up. It's close enough there. There we go. Whoa, I'm dead. Doesn't drag on the floor. Continue. So what are we going to do? An FSG guesstimate. I'm going to say here. Will it balance? No. I think it might actually, once you've got rid of all the stuff. Oh man, there's so much many branches on it. Can't seem to... I am not reading the chat, guys. There we go. What's he stuck on? Like he's a tree in his own right, isn't he? Ah. Got a little glitch there. I think we might have a glitch. Or is it maybe just attached to another part of the trunk? Can I cut that bit off there? What I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat again. And let me cut it too high up. Oh no, there we go. I'm gonna die! Man found splattered. Yeah, that bit's staying with us, isn't it? Oh well. See how we go. Ah, right, it sticks by the machine, is it? Let's let's drop it in. Good call, assassin. Good call. If we can pick it up now without grabbing it again. Ooh. Below down. Right. We'll check the weight of this. We'll skip forward as well, so we know there's nothing left in the... What's there? What am I driving on here? Not let me leave. Bit of brute force get through there. No worries. Yeah, the log job. Somebody's going to be in trouble for that. Right, before we dump this in the lake, we will skip forward time so that we know our production is empty. Okay, that needs a bit of adjusting, that, doesn't it? Or is it just for this? Might feed that one back to the old Giants crew. I think it might be because the yeah, the front blade of this is it's quite low down. See, I see no problem here. This is all good. Right. Let's do what we were doing. So, we've got 10,000 of wood in there at the moment, so let's clear it completely. So we're just going to skip forward. Right, we're out of wood. There you go. We're selling our wood beams. I don't want to sell them. What output mode are we in? Storing everything. Why are they disappearing then? Right, so this is 9.9 tons. 10 tons for the sake of it. What do you think that is in litres? Hey, J-Bot, how you doing? So, 10 tons of wood turns into 700 litres. That's rubbish. Don't cut down the redwoods, you're wasting your time. Agreed, J-Bot. Agreed, my friend. Completely, wholeheartedly. It's awesome. Right. That is that done. Let us go. I think they've done that because they weren't expecting people to sell them. $730 litres. It's not great, is it? Seems a legit conversion. Does it? Right, we were going to do a... How are we doing for time? Right, half an hour left. Let's do a Deadwood mission. 13 of them. So let's grab that from Serena Williams and we'll go and do it. Oh, look, it's right next to us as well. We might as well take this bad boy as it's nearby. Don't worry, I won't load it up. Or maybe just easy dev load it. Super strength, you load it for speed at the end. Leon, I think it absolutely is. Yeah, I'm 100% championing this. I would challenge somebody not to be impressed with... Even if you're not a logging fan, I've said this before, if you're not a logging fan, if you're a Farmsim fan and you enjoy the game, the improvements that they've done just as a gameplay perspective, there's things that we'll see in future editions of the game here, there's future DLCs, future releases, I think it's a huge leap forward. They've focused their efforts in all the right places as far as I'm concerned. And we're seeing the benefit. Now, think about as well, If they can do this in the year since it launched, what could they do in another year? Sequoia, redwood and deadwood are nerfed to stop people from stealing. Yeah, that's valid, yeah. You don't want people getting rich off deadwood. It's like a little token gesture that you can still earn a bit of money off them. But we're gonna put one through a wood chipper actually and see what that does for us. Right, here we are. Deadwood contract is here. So I learnt the other day. I don't know if you've watched my video yet of the contracts. I was scrambling around looking for the trees in here. I should have brought a winch with me. Looking for the the trees in here and going, oh, I can't find them. These look like dead trees, but they're not because they're green at the top still. But if you basically nose your way around, if the tree is dead from the ground up, like so, that one, I guarantee will have a mark on it. There you go. That one. One through here. So that's the way to detect them. Don't go around looking at the trunks like this because you'll take ages. Look straight up, and if there's no leaves on them at all, that is where they are. Right. Now I'm lost. Where's my truck? I'm going to drive around a bit, I think. I haven't driven in this, actually. It's like half an Audi. Look at the front. Look at the wheel. Three-point chippers. As in the... Have we got a chipper in game? In base game? Because I don't have many mods installed. If we've got a chipper in game, we'll give it a go. If it makes us a bit more money. No, Lachlan, that is the Lumberjack mod. $467 views. Remember to hit the like button, folks, if you are here and enjoying this. I am delighted that I got the opportunity to show you a bit of this. Oh, this is something I want to do, which I haven't tried yet, is chop down a tree that isn't in the contract. So there's 13 we've got to do, haven't we? Let's just out of badness cut this one down, see what happens. We won't take this one away, though. Oh, look, no, you cut down the wrong tree. Keep an eye on the tree markers. You idiot FSG. Just add to your list of misdemeanors on your first day on the job. There we go. I like the fact, I think I said this in my tutorial video, I like the fact that they're not just all next to each other in a clump, that you have to go and find them, you have to use your initiative a little bit, which is quite nice. Accidentally on purpose, nom nom. I did it for you guys. I'm taking all the heat so you guys don't make the same mistakes when you get this on Tuesday. Oh, I'm not in the I'm not in the circle anymore. No, I didn't do that. That wasn't on purpose. What a clown. Pay attention, people. Yes, they do, Music Man. Yes, they do. There's one. Is it in the circle, though? It is not. See, they're quite hard to find, aren't they? There's 13 in here somewhere. There's one. Is that inside the circle? No, it's not. Where are these other trees? Do they? Don't say that. That didn't have a marking on. That's outside the circle, and it doesn't have a marking on. That is dead. but no marking. We haven't done much on this side. There we go. There's one. That'll have a marking on it, yeah. There we go. Who else nominate FSG for right? Nom nom. I'm going to throw down the gauntlet. I'm going to set up a multiplayer server with this on Tuesday. And we'll have a log off. You and me. Let's see who's the best or the worst. There's another one there. Starting to see them now. Get my eye in. Getting my eye in. How many have I done now? 6 trees remaining. Where are they then? Oh, there's one there. I think he's inside the circle. He is very much inside the circle. I'm going to walk right around the edge of the circle here, but not outside it. They're really quite hidden away, some of them, aren't they? There's one. Log off with John Madden. I am definitely putting this on a multiplayer server. Definitely. It could be a good bit of a teamwork job, couldn't it? Right, I reckon there must be another one or two in here, hidden away in the brush. Yeah, I've definitely decided that logging is not something. If you've got a bit of spare time, don't do logging because it takes a bit of time. How many more? 4 trees remaining. Come on. There's one. You're like hidden right next to all those other ones, and then why did I not spot that before? There we go. Right on the edge again. That one? No. That one? No. Around the edge of this rock and go back inside. That's the one we looked at before, that isn't one. Falling in love with this DLC. It is really good. I've got to say. It is really good. Anything here that's nearly dead? Oh. That looks promising. Gonna be right on the edge. Inside or outside? Oh, didn't think there was one on it then. That I have to cut quite high on that one. Any more for any more? 2 left. 2 left. There's one. One tree remaining. 1 tree remaining. Come on, where are you? Down here. Yes, there it is. There it is. One fell on top of it. Right. We are done with those. Let us go and get our trailer. Right, bear with me here. I'm gonna just easy super strength these for speed. The one I cut down that I shouldn't have done. So, ignore that one. Can't use that one. We'll find out how much our fine is for chopping down a tree we shouldn't have. This is Deadwood. Drop it down. Strip it. Nicely done. What do we reckon about... just do some guesstimates. There. About there. There's the end of it. It'll be far too long, but... You get better money, don't you, as well, if they're longer pieces of wood. Did cut them too long, didn't I? That'll do. That'll do, pig. Come on, pick up. Oops. I'm not reading the chat at all. Chop more than one tree, shouldn't I? I did that on purpose, Brimstone. To see how much we lose from the contract for basically making a hash of it. Let's go and get another tree quickly. There was another one up here, wasn't there? There it is. Rip everything off it. Oh, Mrs. FSG's cooking. Smell it. Sounds good. Come on. Annoying when you don't get... You're trying to strip a tree and there's little bits that just don't want to come off. That'll do. No. Right. What is what you're right about here? Here. Halfway up, right about there. Demox Games, thank you for the sub, mate. Appreciated. Come on. Up. And down. No. Shake. Okay. We'll stop at this. That's too long as well, isn't it? Typical. Two deadwood trees. See what it's worth. Well, we know it's worth nothing. I'm going to put it through the chipper. What do we get for it? I'll have to go to the I'll have to go to the one at the bottom of the map, because the one up at the top of the map has got a pile of wood chips in it already, and I can't be bothered cleaning all that out. But oh, that'll do. Latched up. Right, let's see where we're going. Right. Why don't you haul complete trees with a winch? Because you wouldn't be able to haul them along a road, would you? take them somewhere. You can extend. You can't extend this trailer, I don't think. I tried it before. I don't think there's an extension on this one. But you can extend some of them, definitely. Yeah, we've got we've already got wood chips here. So let's head down to the other bits. You still, the top parts of the tree still disappear if you trim them too close. Yeah, there is an attachment on the back of this. So you could maybe run these, daisy chain them together. With the winch you can haul more than one cut log. Yep, that's true. You can attach as many as you want to it, within reason. I think there's a weight limit on it, like there is on the yarders. Tossing the pond juice, but we're going to wood chip it, chef. Hey Yassine, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. We're getting there. Have I tried to drive a vehicle? No, I've not built the roller coaster yet, but that is good. I did, Tom, right at the start, but actually tonight's video is a Yarder tutorial to help you out ahead of Tuesday, so you'll be able to see it later on as well. No, he's just rubbish at answering his phone, Yassine. I will tell him as soon as I'm done here. Demox Games, if you go to my stream last night, we did a good long look at some of the Volvo trucks. So worth checking out. Bagadesso, I use a G920 Logitech. This isn't an entrance, by the way, but I'm going to use it as an entrance. Right. So, we have nothing down here. Do I own this? No, I'm going to have to buy this. Hang on a sec. Oh, what? You don't buy it. So what happens here, then? We'll just have to sell it. Can't buy that one. Right. Damn it! Wood chip. Can we buy a wood chipper? Can we a portable wood chipper? Can we buy one? Can we buy one? Yes! That's getting bought. That is getting bought. Is that the only one? Yeah, right. Okay. There we go. Need a tractor too to run it. That'll do, just a little fent. More on the mod hub, yeah, but I'm not going to stop the game, install it and do that now. We're just doing this purely for demo purposes, so we will just give it a go. Okay, I'm unfolding the tool. You can get out of the way. We're going to manually do that. That one used to be poo. It should store, shouldn't it, until we... Yeah. It stores until we want to tip it somewhere. That's okay, we can do that. Okay, so it chips them. That's good. It doesn't refuse the wood. So we might get... This will be interesting. See if we've broken the system here. That could be quite cool, couldn't it? So like, oh, we'll just charge very little for Deadwood. But they never thought about chipping it. We'll sell it to the fire station, because they need loads of wood chips. There we go. One more to go. I won't break the system like an end user. Hell yeah! Quite a lot of... So, look, this last log here is telling me this is... Oh, last two. 127 kilos. What's that in? 3.7 meters of dead wood. But once it's not dead wood anymore, and it recognises it as wood chips, it'd be quite lucrative. I don't know how much... I've never sold wood chips in my life, so anybody who's used them before, can you tell me what you would expect to get normally for them? So like a little load like that, what would you expect to get volume-wise? 29 litres, so that's how they've broken it. They don't give you any. They don't give you any volume. So the same as selling it. Yeah, that's how they've done it, to stop it being exploited. 29 litres from those two trees. So they've done it on purpose. Now I see why they've done it. They want to give you a treat or a little bit of a bonus for selling them. I think it could be up to a little bit. But it'd be rotten powder wood, wouldn't it? So there you go. Fork you can, we've just done a test on it. But it's the same issue as with Deadwood. It gives you very small output, so it's not worth it. It's not worth cutting, unless you want to cut a big tree down to prove you can cut a big tree down. Selling it isn't worth it. Yeah, that's exactly why it's done like that, Peter, to stop people exploiting it. I don't mind that. Crikey, there's enough different types of... I love this obsession that everybody's got with, we need to be able to use the redwoods. Well, no, they've said you can't use them. And they've obviously put a little dynamic in place to stop you from using them. So, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's good to try it and test it, isn't it? But, also, we've got loads of trees. Don't worry about it. I'm down. So, right. Perfect timing, actually, to probably knock it on the head there. Although, I did say we were going to do a giveaway for a copy of the expansion. So, let me just pull up my... Nightbot so we can run it. So I would like you all to... Gary, I have tried the larger yarder. There's a vid coming out later on that, so check it out. Let's go to giveaways. We're going to do it with a keyword. The keyword is going to be... What's the keyword? Let's go basic. We're going to go... Same as last night. Why did they put them in the game there? Stop it. Have you not read any of the content that they've put out? They've said they're good for reforestation, but because they're a protected tree species, they were like, well, we'll put them in as a... Because it's like a iconic tree, so they put it in for that purpose. But you can reforest, so you can still plant and grow if you want long-term trees. That's like saying, oh, let's go to Sequoia National Park in California and chop them all down because we need wood. No, you would use other stuff. So, right. Why is everybody putting basic in? The word you need is logging. Reading's overrated, clearly. Yeah. Let's just make throwaway comments and not read the content. Log in. Yes, remember, if you've already got the DLC, don't join in, because there's people who haven't got it, and we like to share it around and let people see it. So let's be sharing and caring, shall we? Trolling. Yeah, you're good at that, Yoss. You're good at flogging. Oh, here we go. Here come the... And a big shout out to FS Crofter, who has sponsored this giveaway. Thank you, mate. That was very, very generous of you. Vlogging. Oh, vlogging. Frankie, you're so down with the kids. Easy Legion. Family stream. He has, Ed. He's been on top form. He's been on top form. Right. Well, let a couple of minutes go. Oh, I don't need this. I'll let a couple of minutes go by while we let you guys all do your shout outs. I will go and try and find. Oh, that was what I was going to do, wasn't it? Peter, you said the headlights weren't working on this. Is that the F16? Is that the one you were saying, Peter? If he's still here. Those lights. FH16. What's the FH16? Is that the other truck? Wow, we've got some entries tonight. This is great. Superb. Stop it. Calm down, man. It's just a game. Just enjoy it for what it is. Instead of useful features, there's so many improvements on this compared to... Oh, honestly, some people never happy, are they? FH16, let's go and see. FH16. The FH16, there we go, we'll buy that. And have a wee look-see, shall we? Headlights. It's headlights or work lights, did you say, Peter? Look at this. Guys, you only need to enter once, by the way. Only, we've got a headlight. You know what, we'll move... Let's put it in the dark, so at least we can see. Right, there we go. So... yeah, there's only one set of lights. There's either that or nothing, isn't it? Interesting. Looks like they're the side lights only, yeah, the headlights are not on. Oh no, I don't know, can't really tell. Spotlights on top, oh they're tiny, aren't they? I think they'd be brighter. Oh, we have to custom it. Alright. Let's do that then. Always good to do a little check. Everything will work on console, Kyle. It is a cross-platform update, so yes. Front mounting, safety frame, mud flaps, mirrors, GPS. What am I looking at here? It must be that one, mustn't it? I wonder if it's that one. Can you use the John Deere wheel harvester to cut redwood? No, you can't. It's not big enough. That's coming out tonight, Gary, that other Yarder vid. It's a little tutorial how to use them. Yeah, again, it seems like they do come on, but there doesn't seem to be many lights on this lorry full stop, does there? Interesting. There we go. Haunted S'more, Flint Hills is still in the works. I spoke to the spoke to the modder this week, actually. So, yes. Ah, right. Design with a roof. Let's try again. Third time lucky. Roof setup XL sleeper. Wheel setup aero parts design 3. Front mounting. Ah, there we go. Got headlights. Headlights and top lights. Safety frame. Ah, there we go. We've got some lights now. Right. So, 1, 2. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, unless... Yeah, no, they don't work. Good spot. Good spot. Oh, excellent. Thank you, Esab. 2 hours is up. Everybody's stopped writing logging in the chat as well, so that's good. That's what we needed. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. I have got over 350 entries here. That's amazing. Good luck. Keep an eye on the chat. Doug Scott. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Listen, drop me a quick DM in Discord, and I will sort you out with a code, my friend. There we go. Another stream, another bit of a play around. Still loving this, gotta say. Really, really good. So, we'll try and do something else tomorrow. There is, like I said, a vid coming out tonight. A little bit more detail about the Yarders. Both of them. We've had a look at both of them. And, yeah, we'll jump back on again, maybe for another stream tomorrow. Think of something different to do. We're really covering quite a lot of stuff here, so we might be going over some other stuff again, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been fun. I hope it's kind of whetting your appetite for Tuesday and getting a copy of it. If you haven't got a copy already yet, Farmsim guys, the code that you want to put in and support the channel, or and save 5%, not or save 5%, and save 5% if you do it for Tuesday. So I would hands down recommend this. It's really, really good. It is. So, right, on that note, I'm going to go get some food. Have a good one. Take care. Catch you later. Bye for now.